Why soaring fuel prices are driving electric vehicles demand in 2026. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Discovery Learning Hub. Today we're diving into a hot global economic story. Why electric vehicles, EVs, are suddenly becoming much more popular around the world. We'll connect the dots between the war involving Iran, the US, and Israel, the spike in gas and fuel prices, and how this shift is driving people toward EVs. Let's unpack what's happening and why it matters. Background. Right now, major geopolitical tensions, especially the war involving Iran and the United States/Israel, have disrupted global energy markets. That's pushing crude oil prices above $100 per barrel, making gasoline and diesel significantly more expensive for drivers everywhere. The conflict has severely impacted shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial route for roughly 20% of global oil exports, meaning less supply and more price pressure. As fuel costs rise sharply at the pump, consumers are feeling the pressure in their wallets, and this is where things start to shift. Spotting the shift. Reports from Europe and beyond show used electric vehicles are selling faster than conventional petrol and diesel cars in many markets, because high fuel prices have made EVs economically attractive. In some countries, EV sales have nearly doubled on popular platforms. Analysts say this isn't just a small trend, it's part of a larger shift in consumer behavior. Buyers are comparing the ongoing cost of gasoline with the lower cost of EV charging. Many people are now researching EVs more online than before the price surge. Even the value of used EV models has risen as people look for affordable ways to avoid fuel pains. Why electric vehicles make economic sense. Let's talk about the economics behind this trend. Fuel cost avoidance. EV owners don't buy gasoline or diesel. They charge with electricity, which is often much cheaper than filling up at the pump. Lower maintenance costs. EVs typically have fewer moving parts, which means fewer repairs and lower long-term maintenance. Changing perception. When drivers see gas prices spike toward record highs, like nearly $4 to $5 per gallon in some places, they begin to question the long-term cost of petrol cars. All of this can strengthen the appeal of EVs, not just as a green choice, but as a sensible financial decision. Global reactions. Every region is responding differently. Europe. Used EVs outsell traditional vehicles on many marketplaces. Asia. In countries like the Philippines, interest in EVs has grown rapidly since the onset of the fuel crisis. United States. Search interest for electric cars is on the rise alongside gas price hikes. Industry analysts now suggest that this fuel shock may accelerate long-term adoption of electric vehicles and push the market toward electrification faster than expected. Will this trend last? Experts note something important. Short-term price spikes drive interest. But long-term demand depends on how long fuel prices stay high and how easily consumers can afford EVs. In other words, if the war and supply disruption keep oil expensive for months or years, EV adoption could see lasting growth. If prices fall quickly, the shift might slow. Conclusion. So, in summary, higher gas prices driven by global conflict and supply disruption are pushing consumers to consider EVs as a smart financial and transportation choice. This shift isn't just temporary. It might be one of the key stories of 2026 in how we think about mobility, energy security, and climate. If you found this breakdown helpful, like this video, share with a friend, and subscribe for deeper insights on global trends and technology. Call to action. Would you switch to an electric vehicles if gas prices keep rising? Let's start a discussion.